This is Clouds, Gorilla Tag's failed map. There are many reasons why Clouds failed, compared to every other Gorilla Tag map. The first reason why Clouds failed. When every Gorilla Tag map released, it came with a unique set of skills that you would need to learn. For example, Forest had wall climbing, wall running, Lucioing, Mountains had wall surfing, and before Canyons was revamped, it had the same problem. There was no skills to learn, but that was fixed after the revamp. Beach had swimming, and what did Clouds have? Nothing. It was a plain, boring map with no skills to learn. Why would you go to Clouds when you could learn wall surfing in the mountains? Or go to Forest and learn branching? Every other map was better than Clouds. This was the only thing Clouds was missing that would probably help it the most. But now I'm gonna move on to the next reason. After the Clouds map was released, it would only get one more update. And by the way, this map has been out for a whole year now. Every single map got an update except this map. The only update it ever had was the Christmas update. And it was a really good update, but they haven't released a new one ever since. It's almost like Lemmy just completely abandoned the map. I feel like the devs have been really lazy with this map. How come every other map got an update except this map? Like, there was so much potential for this map. They could have fixed the previous issue by maybe adding zip lines from beach and canyons, or maybe a completely new mechanic. This map is a big waste of potential. If Clouds got a lot more updates, I feel like more people would play it. You're probably wondering what I mean by favoritism. Well, I think Gorilla Tag is a really big problem. If you haven't already noticed, Gorilla Tag is updating certain maps more than others, and this certain map is Forest. Forest gets the most updates out of all the maps because of the amount of players that play it. Before the Caves revamp, Caves would never get an update. The only update it got in 2023, other than the revamp, was the winter update that just added a big ice cube on the ceiling. But Forest was completely different. It was updated loads of times, and other maps were completely abandoned. And you can see this happening when Lemmy was removing the snow from Forest. Every other map was left the same, still stuck in the winter update, while Forest was updated. There's clearly some favoritism happening, because there's no reason for Clouds not to be updated for 1 year. Everything I just said is my opinion, so I decided to go ask for other people's opinions. This is Yi from my Discord server, which is in the description of this video. Yi says, I don't like Clouds because it's just like a desert, there's never a full server. RC Solar said, man, Clouds is the best, it beats all the maps for me, I played it a lot. PBG Sweat said, I don't like Clouds because there's no full lobbies. Every time I go into a full lobby, someone is modding. And there's no good servers, all the servers are filled with you wanna play minigames. Blueberry says, I don't like Clouds because the map itself is really bad, because usually you're getting stuck on everything and the map isn't really memorable. Now I'm gonna talk about another thing. Recently, Lemmy has started revamping maps. First it was the Mountains revamp, then it was the Canyons revamp, and now he has revamped Caves. Well, a lot of people think that Clouds deserves a revamp. Personally, I think it might be too late. Even though this might fix all the problems, I feel like it has a bad impression now, and it will always be thought of as a bad map. Or maybe I'm just completely wrong. Maybe if he did revamp, he would completely revive the map. Or maybe the same thing as Mountains will happen, where a lot of people thought the Mountains revamp was horrible, and that the Mountains we had before was better. While on the other hand, a lot of people thought that the Mountains revamp was really good. But who knows what would happen to Clouds. Personally, I don't really think people would complain that much, and I think everyone would really appreciate it, but I feel like there would be a small pool of people that would complain. And now I'm going to talk about the last thing. Now that I've talked about everything wrong with Clouds, can it really be saved? Personally, I think yes, it could. If we started to get consistent updates with the map, I think there would be a chance that it would be revived. But as I talked about earlier, there's definitely some favoritism going on, and we'll probably never get consistent updates. If a revamp would happen, maybe it would get revived, but I still think it has a really bad impression, and Lemmy's probably never gonna do that anyway. There's probably a bigger chance for like a city revamp to happen, because why would he revamp a map that's completely dead, when he can just focus on the bigger maps and improve their problems? Well, we don't know Lemmy's plans for the future of Clouds, or maybe he doesn't even have a plan, but I guess we will never know what will happen to Clouds. Maybe it'll become a big map like Forest, Canyons or Beach, but in my opinion, I don't think this will ever happen.